Good morning. Hello, world. Such a beautiful day here in San Diego, and I'm feeling just really inspired, energized, and amazing after another beautiful Evo Room experience yesterday. And there was something that happened yesterday that was really just profound for me, so I wanted to share it, especially with those that attended, because I don't think they even realized this happened, and it speaks into the realm of synchronicities. So yesterday we started the day at Palisades Park, which is in Pacific Beach. And for those that don't know, at Palisades Park at 10 o'clock, there's this huge yoga class going. There's like more than 100 or so people there. And we had set up right next to this class. So there's people walking by the whole time. And we had done a few connection exercises and a game. And we were huddled up, arm in arm, standing in the circle. There's about 25 or so of us there, and I'm speaking to the circle. Um, and this guy walks up, and he's about maybe a foot and a half, from the group. And I noticed him as I was speaking and decided to stop and, acknowledge him. And, he goes on to say, I was just walking by, and, from afar, I felt this intense energy coming from the group, and I was just magnetized by it. So I wanted to come by and see what was going on. And so I was like, cool, why don't you join our group? So we break off and create some space for him. And, I introduce him to the group, and he introduces himself as Trouble, but his government name is Chase. So he ends up spending the next hour with the group. And in that hour, my brother and housemate, Corey Glazier, does his keynote speech. And in his keynote speech, he uses Snowflake as an example of what he was speaking into in that moment. So after the keynote is completed, everyone breaks off and we're headed to our next destination. And Chase walks up to me and we engage into a conversation. And, he's asking me about the Evo Room, what it's all about, and ask if he could participate for the rest of the day. And I told him, unfortunately he couldn't because, the group was full. And so we exchanged numbers, and I told him that, he's invited to the next Evo Room experience. So while we're having that conversation, Corey walks up and, just starts speaking to Chase and ask, if he could take a photo. And Corey notices on Chase's hat that there's a snowflake on his hat. I remember Corey in his keynote spoke about a snowflake. And this gentleman that I don't know where the hell he actually came from comes in, joins our group, and then afterwards Corey recognizes a snowflake on his hat. If that is not a sign from the universe or God or whatever, I don't know what is, but that was just a smack in the face synchronicity that, to me, what that meant is that what we were doing is the right thing, and that whatever it is that we're doing, we need to continue doing. And it's also a testament of the energy of those that were in the group, because everyone and the energy that they brought into the group is what attracted that experience. So I want to recognize all those that were part of that, and that brought their energy into the group, because it was amazing. And I'm so blessed to have that experience and to have such wonderful people in my life who have such amazing energy. And the cool thing is that, we were thinking about creating a banner, since we were going to be next to this yoga class, as a way to attract people, to the Evo Room. We decided against it, and it's just amazing to me that even though we didn't have this banner, that energetically, with our electricity, we were actually able to attract people. So, wow, just a wonderful experience. I wanted to share with you all, and especially those that attended the Evo Room yesterday. Again, thank you. Keep shining your light, because you can see, what that does to the world and the ripples that it sends out. So enjoy your Monday, and we'll see you soon.